Simon Hughes, why should accountants be estate agents' best friend? Talk to me.
Well, they can and they can't be, if I'm honest.
Okay.
With your accountant, you're going to know quicker than your accountant how well you're doing. Now,
I just look at my pipeline, don't I?
is it that simple? That's one way of looking at it. But actually, if you run a robust accountancy system and you know your numbers, you're going to know month in, month out what you've got to spend on the important things like marketing. You will know where you are way before it happens. When I went wrong in 2009, is that I didn't know my numbers. And it took months for me to see the writing on the wall and that we were in trouble. Whereas if I had a robust system, as I did post 2009, I would have known within a month, there's a problem here, I need to cut this, this and this in order that we can thrive into the future. And that's something we did really well post 2009.
So speak with your accountant, make sure you have management accounts every month so you know exactly what's going in and out, and don't just look at your pipeline.
Yeah, and understand your management accounts. It's all very well and good. We know what estate agents are like. You'll be given a set of figures and you'll look over and go, not interested. The way I used to work is that I used to set up my own system and I used to input. So I used to get for the bank statement, I used to spend 2 or 3 hours a month of inputting everything. And the system I used was very clever. It evolved in time and it used to run everything within the business. So it inputs all the way from first valuation to instruction to banked, and that used to connect to the income and outgoings of everything with that business and used to connect to the salaries. So there's no double inputting, and it meant that...
Was this something you designed yourself?
Absolutely.
You ought to sell it.
I should do, shouldn't I? It belongs to Dexters now, though. But it's a system, and anyone can set this up. I mean, this was a highly complex system that was, you know, to do the coding behind it. But actually, what it did for me is that I could just know my numbers, and not just income outgoings. I know my valuation numbers. I know how many valuations turn into instructions, and how many instructions turn into sales. What goes through, what doesn't go through. You can manage your pipeline from it, and it's a key part of your business.
There you go, boys and girls. Learn from the master. Thank you for your time today, Simon.
You're welcome.